All right, Jane, thanks very much. And as we have seen the Senate bill, that immigration will be any minute now. Joining us now is Sam Brownback, a Republican from Kansas. So, Senator, this immigration bill has been heard J.D. Hayworth,
yes.
And you also might have heard Jeff Sessions a little bit earlier. And one of the points J.D. was making, I'd like to present it to you. Who is it that the Senate is listening to in passing this bill? Are you listening to your constituents?
I think we're listening to our constituents, and I think what you're seeing is us trying to deal with a very tough problem. I don't think anybody disagrees that this is a tough problem, and we've got a real issue. You got a real question on how do you do it? Do you sequentially go, okay, we're going to enforce the border, then we're going to try to do the rest of this? Do we try to do it all together is the basic disagreement. And I really hope right now, John, that what we start doing is start listening to each other and talking with each other about how do we actually on through. We need a coming together now more than anything else.
You know, Senator Sessions said, you can tell me if you think this is true, Senator Sessions says, some of my senior Republicans here in the Senate say, Jeff, come on, vote for this thing. The House will save us.
Well, that's no reason to vote for a bill. It's no reason to vote against a bill. One needs to follow what they think is right and good policy and moving forward on a difficult problem that has always been a tough problem for America. Immigration has always been go back 200 years and you can find different cases and times. But you can't deny, John, that it is a big problem that needs to be addressed. And that's what we're going to get done in the Senate package. This Senate package is far from perfect. It was improved by amendments on the floor by people like Jeff Sessions and John Kyle and John Cornyn and many others who love this country and want a better bill, and it is a better bill. And I don't think any of them are going to go vote for the Senate package. My hope in going to a House conference is you continue to improve this package, and we talk with each other about how we can get this done. And I think that you'll see that happen.
All right. Let's go back. Why can't the Senate deal with a simple bill that simply says we're going to close the border? We can make illegal immigration stop. If anybody's going to come in the country, they have to go through a U.S. Border Patrol station. We're going to look at them, identify them, and so forth. Why isn't the number one thing close the border?
You could do that. We've tried that route in the past, and it didn't work. We tried that in 1996. We had an enforcement-only bill in 1996. We tripled the level of law enforcement in the border. We tripled, or not tripled, but we increased the enforcement and the security in the middle. We had 3 million undocumented in 1986 with amnesty. We had 7 million in 1996, and we're at 11 to 12 million. And plus, John, even if you said, okay, let's just do enforcement, that's all we're going to do, you've still got 11 to 12 million that are here illegally. And you really need to start dealing with that issue, and that's what we're trying to do.
Senator Sam Brownback of Kansas, and just to remind you what you're seeing there. Senator, thanks very much. What you're seeing there from the Senate floor, the Senate is now voting on this Senate version of the immigration bill. It's going to take 10 to 15 minutes. It is expected to pass. You've heard Senator Brownback saying, look, it may not be perfect, but we've got to do something, got to